Goods inspection. Check damage for the shipping crate. If any, please contact Romer or shipping company. Gently remove the machine from the shipping crate. Check for worn or missing accessories. If any, please contact Romer. Place the unit in appropriate location after inspection. Water lines connection. Connect the raw water supply pipe. To protect the inlet pump, we suggest you turn on the bypass valve of the inlet pump to release air the first time water production. Connect the reject water pipe. Connect the product water pipe. Electrical interface connection. Select a proper breaker in accordance with the label voltage. Connect the breaker to the unit. Check the wire line connection. When the phase protector shows green light, that means the machine is ready for work. When the phase protector shows red lights, then adjust the two phase lines until it turns green. Pre-production check. Ensure that the raw water supply pipe, reject water pipe, and product water pipe have been turned on. Ensure that the valve under the chemical flush tank is in off position. Ensure that the media filter tank knob in run position. Turn the pressure regulating valve anti-clockwise slowly to the bottom. On initial startup or after shutdown in the unit, please check if the oil is too low or oil color is changed. If any, please change the oil. Operating procedure. Turn the water production valve to water production position. Turn the pressure regulating valve clockwise slowly until the reject water gauge reaches 5 MPa. Do not exceed 5.5 MPa. When the machine begins to produce water, the purified water, TDS, is less than 50 ppm, which means that the water is good for consumption. To shut down the unit, turn the pressure regulating valve anti-clockwise slowly. Do not shut down before 15 minutes of running. Till the reject water gauge reaches the 0 mark. Then turn the water production valve to shutdown position. Turn off the power. Please don't turn off the power source until the machine stops completely. Auto chemical flush procedure. Chemical flush operation can be carried out when the machine operates continuously over 900 hours or when the water production has significantly reduced. Ensure that the machine is powered and the water production valve is in the shutdown position. Open the first chemical flush tank and the second chemical flush tank. Top up the two tanks with fresh water to the ball valve position. Turn the chemical flush valve to chemical flush position. Slowly pour 2 bags of cleaning agent to the 2 tanks separately. Then the machine will automatically chemical flush for a period of 30 minutes. After the chemical flush is carried out, In accordance with the display prompts that show, please reset switch, chemical flush is done. Thank you. Then turn the chemical flush valve to the normal position. Note, it is very necessary to repeat the chemical flush procedure if the machine is overworked or the clean water production reduces drastically. After the chemical flush, turn the water production valve to the water production position for about 10 seconds. Then, turn the water production valve to the shutdown position, and the reject water will automatically discharge in 60 seconds. Water production steps after chemical flush. Turn the water production valve to the water production position. Turn the pressure regulating valve clockwise slowly until the reject water gauge reaches 5 MPa. Do not exceed 5.5 MPa. In order to extend the lifespan of the machine, when the unit begins to produce water after chemical flush, it is recommended to discard the water produced within the first 30 minutes. Extended shutdown preservation steps. In order to avoid microbial corrosion and membrane pollution, whenever the machine has to undergo extended shutdown for more than 15 days without operation, we highly recommend the procedures below. Ensure that the machine is powered and the water production valve is in the shutdown position. Top up the first chemical flush tank and the second chemical flush tank with fresh water. To the ball valve position. Pour 1 bag of protective agent into the first chemical flush tank. Turn the chemical flush valve to the chemical flush position. The machine will automatically flush for a period of 30 minutes. After the chemical flush is carried out, in accordance with the display prompts that shows, please reset switch, chemical flush is done, thank you. Then turn the chemical flush valve to the normal position. Then, turn off the power. Water production process after extended shutdown preservation. Turn the water production valve to the water production position for about 10 seconds. Then turn the water production valve to the shutdown position, and the reject water will automatically discharge. Turn the water production valve to the water production position. Turn the pressure regulating valve clockwise slowly. Until the reject water gauge reaches 5 MPa. Do not exceed 5.5 MPa. In order to extend the lifespan of the machine, when the machine begins to produce water after its extended shutdown, it is recommended to discard the water produced within the first 30 minutes. Filter replacement. We recommend filter replacement after the first 300 hours of continuous operation. Press the red button on the pre-filter 1 in order to release the inner pressure. Slowly rotate the pre-filter 1 anti-clockwise and remove it. Remove the old filter gently. Then, replace the old filter with a new filter. Adjust the seal retainer. Align the filter and tighten the housing clockwise. Press the red button on the pre-filter 1 in order to release the inner pressure. Change the pre-filter tube by following the same procedure. Oil replacement for the HP pump. Change the initial oil after 50 hours of operation and subsequently change the oil after every 500 hours. Remove the HP board within 1 hour of powering down the machine. Unscrew the dipstick. Unscrew the oil drain plug. Then, drain the waste oil. Reinstall the oil drain plug. Fill the HP with SAE 15W40 engine oil. To reach the dipstick marked position or fill to 1/3 the oil level sight glass. Reinstall the dipstick and fix the cover of the HP. Drive belts replacement. Replace the exact worn drive belts with the correct belts. Ensure that the power is off before removing the motor cover. Use a special tool to replace the belts. And then, fix the motor cover. Wash and backwash the media filter. In order to remove the algae, suspended solids, rust, and other debris, it is necessary to wash and backwash the media filter after 15 days of continuous operation. Turn the media filter knob to wash position. Turn the automatic and manual switch to manual position. And then turn on the intake pump manually. After the first 5 to 10 minutes, turn the media filter knob to backwash position. After 5 to 10 minutes, turn the automatic and manual switch to automatic position. And then turn the media filter knob to the run position. Troubleshooting. When the display shows filter needs to be replaced, reason 1 for old machine only. The media filter or pre-filters are clogged. Solutions: wash and backwash the media filter or change new pre-filters. Reason 2: raw water pressure being less than 0.15 MPa or raw water pipe is clogged. Solutions: ensure the media filter knob in run position. Turn the automatic and manual switch to manual position. Turn on the intake pump manually. If the raw water gauge is less than 0.15 MPa, rotate the bypass valve until the gauge reaches to the 0.25 MPa, or check if the raw water inlet is clogged. Water production being reduced. Reason: RO membrane are clogged. Solution: chemical flush the unit. When the top display shows the conductivity number while machine refuses to work. Reason: emergency stop is in the on position. Solution: turn off the emergency stop. When the display shows lower voltage alarm. Reason: power voltage supply is too low. Solution: adjust any two-phase lines. Ensure that the phase power supplier has the appropriate labeled voltage. When the display shows, please check KA/KV switch. Reason: either the chemical flush valve or the water production valve has malfunctioned. Solution: ensure that the chemical flush valve and the water production valve are in the right position. Check if chemical flush valve and water production valve are leaking. If any valve is leaking, please change the valve. When the water supply is normal, but the machine refuses to work. Reason: the thermal relay setting in HP motor is too low. Solution: increase the current valve of the thermal relay. When the pressure regulating valve does not work. Reason: the inlet water pump in HP pump are not working properly. Solution: check if the thermal relay is down. Check if the drive belts are in proper condition. When the display shows high pressure alarm. Reason: reject water pressure has exceeded 5.5 MPa, or the raw water pipe and the product water pipe is at the off position. Solution: rotate the pressure regulating valve anti-clockwise until the high pressure gauge is lower than 5 MPa. Turn on the raw water pipe and product water pipe. When the reject water pipe bursts. Reason: forgot to turn on the valve of reject water pipe or the product water pipe before water production. Solution: replace the damaged pipes. Ensure that the reject water pipe and product pipe valves are open before the water production.